welcome to the After School Writers Podcast. I'm Dias. Fuck.
And I'm Fallen. Yes, that's right.
I'm Lid.
Max Nico.
And we have a special guest on. Ari, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Ari, and I like Love Live. Pretty much it.
Oh god, are you a writer or?
Yes, I am a writer. I've written a few fics in my time.
Ooh, who's your best girl? I know you got Rico on the YouTube video.
Yeah, it's. I really like Rico and Yoshiko. Kind of the top right now.
Rico and Yoshiko. Oh, don't tell me you're one of the normie shippers.
Is it a normie ship?
I feel
Yes.
like Yoshiko Rico is the most normie ship in Love Live.
I mean, I guess, but it wasn't.
I
It
don't
just
know
kind
if
of
it's
fell
like,
into my
okay,
hands.
maybe it's not normie, because I feel like anything Love Live is not normie. Love Live's a little...
It's just normie within the community, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
Popular,
it's
popular.
it's like, oh, Asuna is my favorite waifu. It's like, okay, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't say I didn't initially like the ship. I actually hated it like a few years back. And
Oh, that's what they all say.
no, I actually, if you saw
What we're learning is Ari's a basic bitch. Good to know.
I guess so. No, but I made anti-Yohoriko
Did you
memes in
just
like
say you hate
2018. I really
Asuna?
didn't like it. I guess I do.
It's like those people who are like homophobic, but they're gay themselves.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Maybe I did like it the entire time, and I was just gaslighting myself. I don't know.
Yeah, seems like it.
But
Yeah.
actually, you know, at this point, how old is Sunshine? It's like 6 years old, 7 years old.
It came out in
yeah,
what, like
6.
2015, right?
The anime was 2016, so 6 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we might be old men arguing about things long gone by at this point.
I watched Sunshine season 2 as it aired. That's how old I am.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. Fun time, and I didn't like it back then either.
No.
I mean,
Damn.
I don't hate it. Well, I like it now, but I didn't like it back then.
So, when did you start writing?
Earlier this year, actually in February, I was like, oh yeah, I might want to write a fanfic, and I actually wrote one in May.
It took me like I was surprised you started writing because you're in my server, and I saw that you wanted to write. I was like, nah, he's not gonna do it.
I'll be honest, I don't know what propped it up. I was like, yeah, I'll write something. And I did.
Well, how have you been finding it? Have you finished any stories or?
I've done a few stories actually. I finished one last night actually.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can you give us a peek? What's it about?
Hanamaru has a laptop that she got from Mari, and it's broken.
Yeah. Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
They
It's
tried
not bad though.
And they
It's
tried
not
to
bad
fix
though.
it.
Oh wait, I
Maybe
think I've
it's-
seen this shit. Wait,
I
you
posted it
last
your
night or
server.
just
Yeah,
now?
last night.
Hold the
I posted
fuck
it
up.
last
Is this Nah. I'm thinking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I saw your story. That's so funny.
I usually post them in your server actually.
Nice. I'm glad. You know that was the point of the server. Was hey, here's Love Live people.
Yeah.
So how are you finding the process of writing? Oh my god! I just closed something and I thought I closed Discord. I panicked so hard.
I think you'd be fine. Discord doesn't autoclose. How do I find writing? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
It's
You like
it's
it? You don't
fun.
like it?
I do like it. It's just
Are you
that,
venting your depressed feelings from this? Is this your
none of
therapy?
my fanfic. No, I like writing. It's fun, and I just like seeing characters I like do things I want to see, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's hard. I like last night, like I said, the fic I just posted. It took me like 3 hours of just continuously writing, and I was like dreading it the entire time. I don't know why, but
God,
I
3
like
hours.
it. Right? But I'm kind of weird in that I just like, okay, I'm gonna write tonight, and then I do, and then I just make something.
Man.
Lid, I know you write a little bit still. Is that your experience? Or...
You know what? Yeah, that's the vibe. You know, You just
Yeah.
write to write.
Just feel
But
like writing. so you can
Ari,
work.
I see your works. All of them are like one shots. Have you thought about making anything that's like multi-chapter?
I thought about it, but it's like it's a lot more commitment, and I
Is
just like
Colin
writing.
crying over there? He heard the term multi-chapter and he's just like sobbing.
Is that all I know? Do it.
It's only 9 a.m. Fallen. Pull yourself together.
But yeah, it definitely is a lot of commitment. But I was just thinking, because you make a lot so far from like just this year.
Yeah,
I mean, it's good to just take baby steps for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think a multi-chapter fix can be really impressive in scope, and if you're willing to test yourself, there's something to go for it.
It's very satisfying once you finish it.
But my issue is that when I write something, it's just like, okay, this thing is happening right now, and it's going to resolve in shortly. It's I don't really write big things, and I guess that's my forte, pretty much.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe I'd write something in multi-chapter in the future, but I don't know yet.
So you said Yoshiko and Riko are your favorites.
Yeah.
Which Pog over here, because out of this server, we're pretty much all Sunshine people.
As you should be.
But there are a couple of Muse fans in here. Who's your favorite from Muse?
Honoka.
Honoka? Ooh.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah. It's
Go wrong with Honk.
It's Honoka, Hanayo, and Nico.
Based.
And what about the other two gens? Do you care about them, or?
The gens, yeah. I have. I was interested in Niji, and then the anime came out, and I'm not interested anymore.
No. I hope
and
we
then
didn't
Liela
serve you off that.
Yeah, no, it's fine. And then Liela came out, and I was like, I'm not that interested. And then I watched it, and I'm like, you know what, you're not that bad.
Bro, have you seen the new Leela outfits, though? Ooh.
Which ones?
Let me see if I can find it. It's the black one with the jackets and the midriffs showing.
Yeah, I think I've seen them. Those are good.
They're so good.
Yeah, that's cool. And yeah, Liela's cool. I don't really care for Niji.
Who's your favorite, though?
In which?
Both.
Well, in Niji, I guess Kasumi, I guess. I don't really care for most of them. And then Liela, the original 5, all of them, pretty much.
Pick one.
I can't pick one. They're hard to
it
pick.
On the Discord.
Yeah, I've seen this. I saw it last night.
It's so good.
Bit out there for Liela, but I guess Chisato.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah,
Chisato, I feel like is the meme girl right now, but I actually really like her. I also have not watched a single episode of Superstar, so
I was about to say, like, really?
I just know from like a couple clips.
Yeah, Dias and Soup seem pretty jaded and don't want to watch anything new.
Yeah,
like
pretty much, yeah. I was watching ReZero, and I got like halfway through the season. I was like, "This is too intense. I gotta stop."
It's too much.
Oh no, cute anime girl singing.
No, I'm talking about ReZero. Fuck you.
Oh, ReZero. Oh, never mind.
No, Superstar. I haven't watched it because I'm just like not that interested. Like you guys know ReZero, right?
No.
I do.
I do. I do.
Oh, it's an intense show.
It's an isekai.
It is an isekai, but it's not a fantasy harem. It is fantasy, but it's not like and it has harem too. Fuck, wait.
Yeah, you're gaslighting yourself into thinking isekai is a good genre.
Yeah, because it's like more dramatic. It has a lot more like somber moments, and it like cares about the characters, right? Most isekai. Listen, I love isekai, right? Most isekai are like wish fulfillment to the max, right? Alright, fucking whatever. So
that went nowhere.
What do you mean it went nowhere? I had a perfectly logical direction. No one wanted to fucking follow up. That's your fault, not mine.
Sorry,
Anyways,
we don't watch trash.
we should have mentioned this at the start. So Supreme's not here. He's usually the Mari icon on the YouTubes. He had someplace to be.
He has a life.
We've had Mex Nico, who we've called Rob, on a couple times. So we're like, hey, Rob, you're official now. And he's like, cool. Bet.
No, I asked, and you guys said yeah.
Fuck you. I've changed the story on you. Cancel this man on Twitter.
Cooler.
We're gonna say like Rob's officially one of the main hosts now.
Cool.
Yay!
Congrats, Rob.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you guys should add a little like Nico, like Chibi Nico onto the table on the banner.
Oh yeah.
We'll ask the commission artist to do it again. Just add one small ass thing there.
No. This is perfect because we have AI art now. We can just have the AI art do it for us.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just AI generate Nico in there.
So Rob, as your first duty as a host, I would like you to pick one topic and introduce it.
All right. Let me see. All right. I don't.
Hey, you just pick your topic, man.
Okay. I mean, speaking of like AI, like created art, let's talk about that.
Have you guys seen a lot of AI art?
I have.
I have, yeah. I've seen it a lot on Twitter.
Yeah, same.
I'll say right now, it is creepy to see to see Love Live fan art that was made by it's really weird to see.
And it's like so good too. Like
it is really, really good, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Mooniro. He used to write fanfiction, now he does like art stuff on Twitter. I was talking to him about it and he was like, I hate it, it's stealing, right? Which is a take that I've heard a couple of times. And I understand where they're coming from, right? Because the way this AI art is created is that you have to like insert sort of examples of art and like you have to give it some like prompts and analysis and things like this, right? It's actually really complicated. I tried looking up the technology of it and it was like a 40-minute video. And then at the beginning of the video, they were like, okay, so we need to talk about something unintegrated mesh. And I was like, well, I don't know what that word is. So on the technology side, it was way too complicated for me. But in layman's terms, it takes art and it learns how to draw art, right? So what a lot of people have been sort of memeing on this is like, oh, this is a like situation where you're just training an AI to copy someone's art style, and so you're just stealing someone's art, right?
I mean, in a way, yeah.
Which I think a lot of people are like unhappy about it at this point, but I don't think that's gonna like stay a problem. I get how that is a problem right now, that like, oh, I'll just feed, cute sexy robots art, this really famous artist on Twitter, right? Just feed like 100 of their works into this bot and like have it spit something out. Early on, I can get how that can be annoying, right? But eventually, I like looking at how good the art is already. I can only imagine it'll get better, right? And eventually, it'll be at a point of like, hey, I want like Hanamaru in a roller skates, right? In Canada. Boom. There you go. No need to bother with like paying a Twitter artist. You can just like generate it.
And there is like someone on Twitter doing that for Love Live stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that. And I know what you're talking about, Rob.
Yeah, and it looks so good, and like you'd be hard pressed to like say that it's made by AI.
Would you guys ever like use one of these artificial AI art pieces? Like, would you ever like go and be like, hey, I want like so and so doing something on whatever?
I mean,
I don't know. What I see right now is like it's just kind of, I don't know. I don't really like the style it's doing, but it's impressive to say.
It's a little uncanny.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna get bigger?
Or...
I think it would have got more.
I don't know.
Looking at it and trying it themselves, and then improving the AI. So maybe. Yeah, I just seeing that's like, oh, this is AI generated. It's like, it's unbelievable. Like I can't really wrap my head around it. Weird to see.
Okay, so one of the big concerns I've seen around is that this is going to replace a lot of the freelance artists on Twitter and stuff. Do you think that's like a danger? Do you think we should be like worried about that as like part of the sort of anime community? That we're gonna
Personally, I
put
don't
like
think
artists
so.
out of work?
The AI at the moment just seems to be like doing like one type of style. I don't think it'd be like I don't think it would get to the point where it could just
Well, I've
replicate like a
seen like
very
at least
specific
3
art
different
style.
bots of this kind. I wouldn't say
No,
it's
I'm
one kind
definitely,
of
I'm definitely
style.
with Rob on this. I don't think it will replace humans, mostly because
no,
that was like a
it-
fear. It was a fear back then when computers first came out. The computers were going to replace humans, but it gets to the point where they have no like they put no soul into their work, and you can't.
Yeah,
There's no feeling behind it. You see these
you
images and like, yeah, they're cool, but they're
a
doing generic
machine
poses.
can't replicate like the human soul, basically.
Yeah,
So I
So
don't
like
think it replaced,
it seems
like
like all
art.
3 of you are like in the same mindset of like, you know, this art is interesting, the technology is interesting, but it'll never like replace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely not.
I'm saying that too. I feel like yeah, this AI can generate art that looks like real fan art, but at the same time, you can't really get the same style from a specific person. So I don't think freelance artists are gonna die out anytime soon.
Do you think they're going to be affected? Do you think like, especially if you're like a company, do you think a company's going to go, nah, screw paying someone to like design this for us. We're going to get the AI to generate something.
I think they would probably pay somebody, like pay an artist, and the artist would use AI to help them. But I don't think it's like fully taking out the artist.
I mean,
That sounds like
corporations
the
are soulless
ultimate
anyways.
hack. Like, hey guys, I'm an artist, and I'll just like have the AI generate everything for me.
I mean, I've seen
Like,
some
hey
artists
guys,
do
welcome
it.
to my art tutorial. Press this one button. All right, thank you for watching.
Yeah, but I have seen some artists like they will like they'll start with the AI generated work, and then like from that they'll actually work off of it and like fix things that were in it to like
Ooh,
definitely
Improve upon it.
that
yeah,
sounds
to
really
improve upon
cool,
it.
actually. Because like
So
I
I think it's a
know
good start.
one of the bots that I see a lot has like an issue with fingers, and
They
Oh
all
yeah,
have an
they're
issue
so
with
weird.
fingers.
there's another bot that I was looking at that had a real issue drawing like it was like this, it did a lot with backgrounds, right? And usually it would be really weird in that it would like not be able to draw humans correctly, right? But it would be fantastic at drawing these like mythical like Lord of the Rings style backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the AI has to specifically be made to do like specific types of art. Because I know like a lot of the like the free AI that's available can't really do anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I ran
like
into that issue
it needs to
myself,
be
yeah.
it needs to be specialized.
It seems wonderfully convenient though if you're like, oh, let me just generate like 100 pictures of anime tits. I know
Oddly specific, but
there's
alright.
already like 100
Yeah.
Okay, but like if you want something, so you're like, oh, I want like Kurosawa Daya. There's only so much Daya art, right?
Hmm.
Especially if you go to like a more niche anime. I don't know, like the application of it seems really powerful. I can't imagine this not getting more traction, I guess.
Yeah, I get you.
But also, I feel like artists have to be the one to give it that traction. And right now, they're kind of doing like the whole,
They're
like,
pushing against it.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of I know a lot of big like streamers and like a couple of VTubers have been
damn.
like very against it.
Streamers.
Framers.
Like
like artist
VTubers.
streamers.
Oh, okay. I don't really see the
I know VTubers. Do they count as streamers? I feel like they do.
they well being
Yeah,
the stream,
I'd
so
say
yeah.
so.
But yeah, I
But
know
Well, why are they against it? Like what's the deal with that?
uh the one that I know who was like openly against it was someone named Calliope Mori from Hololive.
Okay, well that explains it because
Yeah.
isn't she an artist? Or no, never mind. That's someone else.
She does art, yeah. But the reason she didn't like it was because it was filling up her art tag. People were spamming AI art of her, right? She was like, I want this somewhere else. Don't post this in my tag, right? Another person in like close to Cali is I think Amelia Watson. She has like a whole tag on Twitter dedicated to AI art, just to like separate it out from her main stuff.
That doesn't really sound like they're against it. It's more like they're just kind of annoyed that people are like spamming it.
Yeah, sounds like that. Yeah.
I feel like most of us can't really. I mean, yeah, we can say, "Oh, yeah, it's silly that they think it's gonna run them out of their business." But
But
at
we
the same
aren't
time-
artists, so we
yeah,
can't really,
exactly.
like,
we
put our
aren't
2
we aren't
cents.
artists, so we can't really say much.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be an artist to have an opinion, do you?
Yeah. I
No,
guess that's
yeah.
fair, but
Definitely the AI. What is it? The writing one that won't take us out of business. That was terrible.
No, yeah, that won't take us out of business.
I keep seeing that YouTube video. I give an AI 100 Mr. Beast videos and it spits out video ideas.
and it's always horrible.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
that's
yeah, 'cause,
like that's a
an-
skill in
an-
of
an
itself.
AI
right? You have
can't
to
be
grind
creative.
it. You have to
No,
like
you can't.
go through 100 entries of shitty art before you get the good art.
Hmm.
Gotta
Yeah,
type
like-
Big Titty Nico 100 times into the generator, and then finally you'll get
What
a
is
good
it? What is it with you like talking about like anime titties today?
one. This is a Love Live podcast. It was all about anime titties.
Down bad.
That was
Okay.
that was the point of making the podcast. Was anime titties. Why else would you ever be involved in anime?
Me thinking there's like professionalism here.
That's-
All right. I mean, we'll see how it goes in the future, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's only been like I've only seen the AI anime art in like the past few days, so
yeah, it's only like it's not even like a year or like a couple of months yet.
Yeah, that's true. It's a really recent trend. It might die down. But it
Yeah.
would be a shame. I'll say for me, like it would be a shame if this just like died. I see it a little bit like I see like VR headsets, of like, this seems like it can go somewhere really interesting and it can be really useful.
And then Mark Zuckerberg fucked it up.
And then Mark Zuckerberg. All right, so next topic. This is from Ari. Posted this. Is there anything y'all are looking for in Love Live's future? So here's a
More
question.
Liela content.
What is in Love Live's future? I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, you're
more-
busy
more
with
Liela,
Genshin.
probably.
I
Yeah.
am busy with Genshin. Currently we're waiting for Nahida to drop.
Cool, have fun with that. Anyway,
Personally, it's more Aqua because they have the Johanna anime. Like,
Oh,
next
yeah,
year.
that's true.
Yeah. When that got announced, I was a happy camper because I need more Aqua in my
so
life.
cute. The art style
Yeah.
in the magazine was so good, and then seeing it become like a full thing is gonna be sick.
Yeah, and I get to see more of the girls, and that's all that matters for me.
It's like an AU fanfiction.
Yeah, it's a fanfic basically.
Yeah, it's sick.
But yeah, more Aqua. I mean, and like I said, more Liela. I'm looking forward to see what they do because I feel like they have potential.
Yeah,
Then-
they definitely have like a lot of potential.
The Niji dropped the ball, so that's it.
Yeah, they hard dropped it.
Yeah.
Unless
I mean,
you're
I'm
like
saying this, but Niji, I believe on Mal currently has better reviews than Sunshine does, right?
no, those people are just gaslighting themselves.
Early.
Yeah, I don't trust their opinions to be
Well,
honest.
first off, like the only people I see like actually like giving them praise are on Twitter. Anywhere else, it's like it fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Keep in mind that Sunshine's like episode 12 and 13 had a really bad reception. Like a lot of people didn't like 12 and
For
13.
season 1 or 2.
I think season 2.
Okay,
Okay.
well I mean,
That's fair.
yeah.
And like that, I'm pretty sure like that tanked the ratings for Sunshine a lot.
Undeserved.
I feel like season 2 just did that in general.
So wait, so if you're saying like, oh, season 2 in general is not very good, why are you surprised if Niji has better ratings than Sunshine.
What?
Earlier you were like, oh, nah, it shouldn't, right?
What? I'm confused.
Alright, fuck
Huh?
you, Rob. Fucking goldfish memory out here. Can't keep track
Oh,
of my
oh,
thoughts.
don't fucking start. Don't fucking start. I don't want to hear you say that.
Look, I'm just saying the reality is, hey, Niji has a good score, right?
Yeah, but that mean it still sucks.
To be fair, I feel the second season is pretty good.
No,
mean,
it's worse.
No, it's
Yeah.
way worse.
I don't know, man. I just feel it's a bit better.
Listen, I watched.
So
the
who's
entirety-
watched
Me-
season 2 of Niji?
Me and Aries sat down together to
Yeah,
watch it, and it was
We watched.
awful.
We watched. Yeah, I did not enjoy it.
It's
Okay,
the same
what
thing for
didn't
me
y'all
with
like about
Sunshine.
Nothing happens.
It's like they tried to like have conflict for like Shioriko, Lonzo, and Mia,
Mhm.
but they didn't do it well at all. And like
Is it better
nothing
than
really
the
mattered.
game, though?
I didn't play the game.
The game was a dumpster fire, bro. It was
Oh, I've
like
heard
The game is surprisingly better than the anime.
there's
From
no
what-
way
That was
the game is
dead for
better
the
than
first
the
season,
anime.
though.
Actually,
From-
thinking about it, I think the only reason I say that is because like Muse and Aquas were there.
Yeah.
Muse and Awkwards weren't in this story.
In the game, they are.
They're in the game, but they're not part of the Lonzu Mia Shioriko.
They
story.
are. They are.
No, they,
Wait,
They
what?
are?
What the fuck did they do?
I don't know.
I
yeah,
don't
they,
remember
they
this.
just said that as extra characters, man. No,
I
They're
don't
just
know.
there.
Is Shioriko's sister still there? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of fucked up her design
Fuck.
because
It looks like she dipped her hair in like paint.
it's
She-
not even
she had,
paint.
like,
It
real
looks like she
MILF
dipped it
energy
in
going
Kool-Aid.
in.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Like, because in the game, the art, she has like highlights, but in the anime, it looks like this weird like gradient with her hair.
Mm. How do you feel about the Niji art style? Has it grown on you, or?
No, it's fucking
No.
terrible. It's dull as fuck.
Aw.
No. I've complained about this. It's way too drab and flat. I'm not a fan of it.
Especially with like Shioriko, like her design got absolutely just fucked in the anime.
Yeah, I kept saying this, but it looks like she got out of the shower and she didn't dry her hair. It is just like
Colin, do you have anything to say about all this slander?
no, I just feel Sunshine Season 2 is boring as fuck. That's what I feel.
I
You're not entirely wrong.
I think with
It's
Sunshine,
wrong.
Okay, but that's not relevant to like, is Niji season 2 any good?
No, I feel that Season 2 is better than Season 1. That's what I can say.
Do,
Because
do you
season
think
one is
season
really-
1
it's
is
really
good? Do you? Think...
No, I don't even think Season 1 is good.
Okay,
Sunshine.
there you go. Decisive statement from Colin.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
seriously,
He wasn't here when we did the
yeah,
season.
No,
yeah,
no.
did that
analysis
Who did
review.
we
long
have?
thing, I wasn't
Was it-
here.
Was it like us and Con? I
It was
think?
us and
Yeah,
Concon,
yeah,
yeah.
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 It was just without me.
Yeah, we'll call Con back for season 2. Don't worry.
Oh god.
I have some words to say about that as well. So yeah, I'm not a fan.
Well, what do you
Uh,
think of what do you think of Leela at Superstar?
I didn't even watch Season 2 though. Because Season 1 disappointed me quite well.
For Layla.
For
Yeah, but yeah. I don't know, Season 1 ending, like, it was all good until the ending. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I didn't watch Season 2 anymore.
Mm.
Isn't that usually how it is with Love Live? Like the last episode is just
Yeah,
kind of
maybe
like
Love Live
boring.
just like really sucks at making season 2s.
I mean, I wouldn't be. Well, no, that's not true because School Idol Project Season 2 is great.
Okay, but School Idol
Yeah.
Project I feel is a very different kind of show from. Actually, no.
No, it's not.
Mm. Like Sunshine is a different show from Project. But
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like
very different.
having not watched Leela, and I'll acknowledge this up front, but I feel like the vibe of Niji is very similar to the vibe of Project.
No,
That's a lie.
that is a no.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
It's
not
more
true,
of a
man.
relaxed, like, hey, let's go walk through the tropes and steps and here's
They walk through the tropes, but there's no like overarching plot. That's the problem.
yeah.
It's always the
Muse
small
doesn't
ass
have an
plots.
overarching plot. Well, no, it does, but it's shit. You don't like give a shit about the overarching plot.
There is no overarching plot. That's the point.
Yeah. There's no overarching
There's
plot
not.
in
There's not even
Niji.
a. There's not even a Love Live.
There's a school idol festival. That's what there is.
Yeah. So okay, I'm saying in both School Idol Project and in Niji, there's no like overarching plot that you have to give a shit about.
No, there is an overarching plot in Squirtle Project. Their school is shutting down. They're like working towards like saving it.
Yeah, but they don't really give a shit about that until like
What do you mean?
episode like 8. They start
They
giving
bring
a
it
shit.
up over and over again.
They bring it up in like episode 1 and episode 2 and episode 8.
Well, they don't bring it up anymore because they saved the school. Like it's not a problem
In
after
like
season
episode
1.
8? No. In like they're still doing like the first season shit. No, but like this, so like, but it's the same thing with Niji, right? In that like you have like the
What are they
whole,
doing?
oh
They're not
no,
doing
the club
anything.
disbanded, and it's like the same fucking vibe, bro.
No, it's not. What the fuck are you
I
talking
wouldn't say
about?
that.
All right, what's different?
What's different is like they're not working towards anything.
Yes,
They're just
are.
like, no, they're not. They're not doing shit.
I'm gonna fucking bust out my like notes on Niji. It's like
I'm with Rob. I
the
watched
whole
it. I did nothing happened.
first 2 episodes. They're like setting up. Oh, the what is it? What's her fucking name? The tiny girl, Kanata, not Kanata, Kasumi and Setsuna conflict, right?
What conflict? Like there wasn't even a conflict there.
The first 3 episodes is like, oh, Kasumi and Setsuna has an argument, right? And then they broke out the club, and then Yu comes in and she's like, oh, but I like clubs, and she like wants to rebuild it, right? There's like this whole fucking, you don't remember it because it's not important, and the show doesn't give it like any fucking attention, right?
Yeah,
But
it doesn't.
there was an overarching central plot of like, oh, we want all these girls to be individual and they can't work together very well because, you know, Kasumi wants things to be cute and Setsuna wants things to be passionate, and right, this sort of color idea with the rainbow and Niji, right?
Wasn't that like resolved by episode 3 though?
Yeah, so
the initial
that's-
conflict was resolved by episode 3, yeah, and then they didn't do
So that's not an
shit
overarching plot.
until
That's not
like
an overarching
fucking
plot.
episode 11, yeah.
Yeah, like their plot didn't come in until a little bit later, like after the club was saved, and then
Yeah,
they
so
thought
it's
about
the
like,
exact
oh,
same
let's
as
do
fucking
School Idol
Muse, right?
Festival. No, because in Muse it was right from episode 1 until the
Yeah,
last
like
episode of the
episode
first
1, 2,
season
and
that
3
we need to
in
save the
Muse,
school.
they're like talking about, oh, woe was me, the school shutting down. And then they stopped giving a shit about that because they're like, ooh, we're having fun like recruiting people and like having a fucking show and dancing and all this, right?
But it was through 1 through 12 that it was consistent that we need to save the school.
I don't think they like cared.
What the
But
fuck are you talking
overall,
about?
that was the plot. That was the
Yeah,
plot,
that was
correct?
the overall plot. Oh my
Okay,
god.
but in Nishikisaki, the whole plot that you were saying, in which they need to fix their whole squad project, like their club, that was already resolved by the 3rd episode. That's not an
And-
overall plot.
And then they did fuck all for the rest of the fucking season.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah,
That's fun
sure.
to hear.
Whatever. What's the next topic?
I didn't even fucking finish Niji season 2 or watch it, so fucking I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe if you got off of
Want to-
Genshin for like, I don't know, maybe like a day.
Nah.
I feel you on that though, Dias. I didn't watch season 2.
It's not worth it.
It's
I'll just
not
say
worth it. Yeah.
Alright.
that. If anything, you're just gonna hate Niji after it. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so Ari, you asked this question. You want to read it out or?
Which question?
Oh yeah, there's 2. Fuck. The
Oh.
earlier one.
Oh yeah, this one. Okay. This one kind of propped up because I saw a video on it a while ago. I don't know if you guys look for like idol content or live content on YouTube, but if you did, do you think that that sort of genre on YouTube is dead? Like finding like Love Live analysis and stuff like that.
Yes.
I don't really go out of my way to search for that stuff, but like when I do, I don't really see any like new stuff.
Yeah, everything's usually like 2-3 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harry be the one.
He's the one carrying
Dude,
the genre right now.
I am right now. I made 2 videos like in the past month, and I'm making one right now. Like I'm
He made
trying
one
to
on,
revive it.
He made one on the lost footage for like Aquas, and he also made
Yeah.
one on like the exploding Chica Nestoberry of all things.
Yeah.
You should have recreated it.
I wanted to.
Dramatic
But-
recreation.
No, I wanted to. I wanted to buy like a bootleg Chica Nesso and then like blow it up for the fun of it. But I know since people don't like the original video, I don't think they like me because of that. So,
And there's a certain member on our server who would probably kill you if you did that.
Yeah, and he lives in the same state as me, so I don't need anybody after me.
Mm.
Yeah, so I didn't blow up a Chica Nesso.
Man.
But yeah, idle content is just completely dead. Even
Yeah.
like the gotcha stuff, that's like non-existent.
Well, I mean, it's not fun to watch Gotcha to begin with.
It was fun for a while. Back
No,
in
it
like
wasn't.
SIF days. In like SIF days, it was fun to like watch somebody.
Oh, I sure do love watching people fucking spend like their entire life savings to get a fucking PNG.
I mean, you're saying
it was kinda
this,
entertaining.
but that's literally like 50% of Genshin content right now.
Yeah.
That's all your game is. You can't
Isn't
have
there,
fun
like-
unless you have good shit.
Isn't there like somebody who
Well,
did
no,
that and
because
just
then you know, you
and
go
stuff?
through the challenge of like, oh, can I do this content with like all shitty 4-star characters, right?
Yeah, but it's not really out of choice. It's just because you don't have money.
Yeah, but that's like, there's a certain, I'm saying there's a fun to be had there, right?
No, it's not fun. I like whenever I
Absolutely,
started.
it's fun. If you're like seeing all these fucking giga whales and you're out here with your fucking amber, like shooting shit with like a
Yeah.
low level bow, that's fun.
Dude, that was my fucking pain when I went through Dragonspire and I didn't have any other pyro characters except Amber.
Well, yeah, because she's the best pyro character, so you don't need anyone else.
Not in my experience.
Well, she's the best because when you fly with her, you can see her ass the whole time. It's great.
Oh my fucking god.
Wow.
Anyways,
Yeah, I was saying, wasn't there like somebody who did like level up gotcha stuff, just does Genshin stuff now or something?
oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Rin Senpai, right?
So yeah, Rin Senpai, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I never
You know, when
watched
All-Stars-
their videos, but
I used to watch their level up gotcha stuff. It was kind of entertaining, but
I think I will say Genshin Gacha is probably more entertaining than Love Live Gacha, because with the Love Live, it's just kind of like new outfits more than anything. With Genshin, you have this whole, you know, when you have a new character, there's also like part of the world they're from, right? Like there's different regions that come out, different like locations, they have their own personal story. With Love Live, I mean, they have new characters, but you don't have new characters appearing in the gacha, so it might be a bit different for Love Live.
I guess. But I mean, it's always exciting seeing a red envelope in Sif. And watching somebody get that was fun.
Like, I remember playing, like, I still play Bang Dream, right? Like, there's a lot of, like, gacha games that I play, and I feel like, if you're just getting a new outfit for a girl, you're not that over the top about it, you know? Like, you're excited about it, don't get me wrong, right? Like, if, oh, you know, hey, cute Daya art, cool, right? I'm happy about it. But I'm not, like, as tempted to, like, buy stuff as I am in, like, Genshin, where you're unlocking a whole new thing.
I guess so.
Plus, it's like for Love Live, it's just cosmetic. It doesn't really like do much.
Exactly, yeah.
In Sif us where it's necessary.
Yeah,
Fun game.
but even that's fucking boring to watch.
So, like, what is Love Live content these days, you think?
It's just lyric videos and
Yeah.
people uploading concerts.
Or
There's
like compilations of like the seiyus.
Oh yeah, I did that. I did all
Mm.
this.
People still make those? I remember there was, like, what is it, Onibi translations used to be.
Oh yeah.
Those were fun.
That's
I
a
like
lot.
I like seeing the 3D women.
Yeah, I still do. That's pretty much my focus right now. Just off when they're voice actresses. They're fun to watch.
Mm.
But yeah, idle content is just mostly dead.
I imagine
I
it
s-
would
I
be
s-
a bigger deal if you lived in Japan.
I mean,
Yeah, I probably can understand it.
Yeah, if
I'm not
it's
sure.
like you could go to the concert, you might like care about it more.
I mean, to be fair, like we're only talking about this in the context of like Western, the Western side, because like, I mean, how many of us like go to the like Japanese side of the internet?
Never.
Probably none
Exactly. Yeah, so we don't even know what's going on over there.
of us. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked up Love Live analysis on YouTube, and I only see the same channel, and they're dead too. So
Aren't we all?
there's a
But I was
Yeah.
gonna say, when All Stars came out, it was kind of revived again, just for a tiny bit. People were posting like different, like different girls and like different spots for the songs.
Yeah, I was
Starlight.
linking the
Oh,
dances,
yeah.
right? I remember like, oh, every time a character winks, they change or something.
Yeah.
There was a
But no,
lot
that's
of
dead
people
again.
replacing like the muse, like doing the muse dances with their Aquar sort of counterpart.
Yeah, they take every like character do a Starlight
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
of
I was
course.
talking about.
every time.
Yeah, Starlight's a
Yeah,
pretty good
it's-
song.
That's pretty good, but I mean, not much to it.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's no Love Live content
So-
anymore. It's
so-
kind of sad.
Is there
Oh,
anything
time
you
to
would
fix
want
that.
to see? Is there any like gap in the market that you think, hey, a new creator could take over and, you know, really get some subscribers out of it?
Wait, can you repeat that question for me? Sorry.
What kind of content would you like to see on YouTube? What is something that you think could pop up?
I guess just more like, I wouldn't say analysis because that's just more anime focused, but I mean I'm more like look backs at things that happened in the past, like the Chica video I made a while ago. Just like it's things like that where I can just remember back to it, like, oh yeah, that happened. But what happened to it? Just hearing back about that stuff. Just more like long form idle content in general. It doesn't even have to be specifically throwbacks. Analysis will do, but none of them really exist.
Fallen, what do you think?
I don't know, man. Because when you say the idol content is dead, I mean it kind of is, but I kind of post gacha videos and still get some kind of view, so it's not that bad, I guess.
But like, are you?
But that's
You know, I feel like idle content is it like it's not popping off on YouTube by any means, right?
It's not. It's definitely not. But I don't know, man. Like a year ago, I think I posted this Love Live video that got 2K views. So I mean, it depends on the thing that you're kind of looking for, I guess. Because at that point of time, there was this song that was hard to beat, and then so I posted a guide or something, and it got a lot of views. So it depends on. It really comes down, depends on what the trending thing is at that point of time.
Do you
And then you
think the
just-
audience is there for like Love Live content to get big? Do you think there's like people who want Love Live stuff on YouTube?
In general,
There's
probably.
always a market for everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
don't know if I
depends on the
believe that.
time. I don't know, man. It's just it depends on whether people want it, but I don't think generally anyone wants it. To be honest, it's just when there's something on, then they will want it, I guess.
It's become pretty niche now.
Hmm. It is pretty niche, but I will say the last time I went to an anime store, they had 4 out of 5 of the Leela girls as like the figurines. These were good looking figures as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not so obscure that you can't get figures of them here in America.
Well, I mean, yeah, Love Live isn't, as a whole, isn't like underground. Like it's very popular in Japan and even over here. But as for just finding things about it, you're not gonna find much besides the anime.
I mean,
Like the music.
surely it'd be more popular, and not maybe more popular comparatively, but like if there's figures here in America, there must be like 3 times as many figures in Japan, right? Because they're just like people fucking collect shelves and shelves of this shit.
People have shrines of their best girls over there.
Yeah, and it makes me jealous every time I see it.
You're gonna have 1 shrine of Rem and 1 shrine of Asuka, just to announce that you are the most basic bitch on the
Ren?
Yeah.
You mean Liela Ren?
No, Rem.
Rem. Oh, God.
From ReZero.
Sorry. I guess. I never really watched ReZero, but maybe.
Do you not think Rem is like the most basic? Maybe not Rem
No,
herself, but
yeah.
like,
Doesn't Soup like Rem?
well, congratulations, he's a basic anime fan.
He's basic. Okay.
I'm just saying, Asuka and Rem, those are like the two characters who like
Asuka.
basic people really like them. I'm not saying like Asuka herself is basic. I'm saying their fans are basic, right?
Asuka or you Asuna, you mean?
Yeah, I think you mean Asuna, because Asuka was like, are you talking about like Neon Genesis?
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
that's why I was like,
Evangelion.
what the
Yeah.
hell? Oh, you talking about Neon Genesis?
Isn't Asuka the red suit girl, Tsundere?
Oh, yeah,
Asuka.
okay.
That's Asuka.
So you
yeah.
were talking about... Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, sure, yeah.
Alright, whatever.
I gotta say one thing though, Bandori things are very hard to find.
They are, yeah.
I'm gonna say because it's not as popular as Love Live, even in Japan. I want to
Yeah.
say it's like underground, but it's not. It's not as pop enough.
Nah, like any Bushimo, sorry, there's a fly in my room. Any of the Bushimo ones, like Review Starlight, D4DJ, they have like so much shit now, and like none of it's gotten like to the point of like being really popular, which is sad because I've played all these games and I think they're quite good. There is Project Sekai, which has Miku in it, which I thought
Project
would make it
Sekai
popular.
is damn famous, man. It's holy shit, it's blowing up. I think.
So you would think that, but like
Yeah,
I think
I don't see shit for it.
I don't. Yeah,
Really?
that's what I was gonna say.
I don't know.
This might be a personal experience kind of thing, and like, hey, I haven't looked at every fucking store in, Japan, right? But I don't see anything for Project Sekai. Obviously, there's still a ton of Miku stuff, right? That's because it's Miku.
I feel like that's the main carry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nothing to add there.
As far as like can content come back for Love Live?
I feel like it might. I feel like it might at one point. I mean, I think there's like more Aqua fans, and when, like I said, when the Yohane anime comes out, I feel like people are gonna come back and like look more into it.
They're gonna make
maybe there might be
AMVs.
Yeah, they'll see Yohane
He's just
AMVs.
skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy."
Bruh.
Do it to like Linkin Park songs. That'd be kind of cool. I'll watch them.
Yeah, maybe like at the point of the Yoshiko anime coming out, maybe there'll be a resurgence on YouTube, and if from there someone does something really creative, I would love to see like a community of people who are into Love Live on YouTube.
On YouTube, it's just so small. Like I said, it's
so
only
small.
lyric videos and like anime clips, and then maybe like concerts. That's all there is to it right now. They're not even gotcha content.
It's okay. We always have fan fiction.
Yeah, I can just.
That's always staying.
I feel like Love Live can't really die out because it's kind of just like what's it called? What's the term for it? It's a home.
Quite annoying pest, I guess.
There's
like
a
you're
word for
saying
it.
it's like a
completely
cockroach.
forgot. No.
Yeah.
No.
Lives dormant in our brains.
I don't feel like it's quite as sturdy as a cockroach. I think it'll die eventually.
I feel like people will still love it for years to come.
They might still remember like Muse if like you're not someone who's watched every single season, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
But that's just because of the memes from it, right?
Oh yeah, and everyone got into Live because of the memes, obviously.
Oh yeah, I did.
I did too.
Yay.
I'm the only one here who didn't. Okay.
I didn't even like
Nico,
anime
man.
when I saw clips of it.
Everyone just saw the funny Nico and fell into idle hell through it.
It was Nico, and it was the clip of Ruby being kidnapped by Chica
Really not.
with that
I
lollipop.
I don't
I
know
went
about that
through
one.
a whole ass rap battle for that. That's why I got into it.
Rap battle.
Yeah, you know the Nico versus Natsuki, that shit.
I think I may have seen it. I was already into Love Live at the point. This was 2017,
Man, I
was
haven't
it?
watched a rap
I've
battle
seen
in
it.
20 years.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was probably already into it at that point, so I probably saw it.
I suppose because of those memes, Love Live will always have a little bit of notoriety. But
Oh
like,
yeah.
I would love it to have a lot more than a little bit. Maybe even like, maybe not even on YouTube. Maybe just like on the AO3. I would love to see like people get 500, 600 hits on AO3 for writing just like cute shit, you know?
I feel like something being popular is a double-edged sword.
That's true,
We
'cause
can,
if-
we can put on a filter.
If it
That's
gets too
true.
popular, people are gonna get too annoying about it, and then ruin it.
Yeah, I sure do love when people confuse headcanon and like projection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not fun.
That should be a topic, by the way. Maybe next
Yeah,
time.
that
What
should be.
headcanons do
Somebody
people
write
accept
that.
as canon? Alright, so
Why is even Dias is always talking and no one responds? It's just
I gotta drive this ship myself, damn it. Before we close out, we're reaching like near the hour mark, and I don't know about y'all, but I don't. We tend to not go over an hour, or I don't like it when I go over an hour, right? But I do want to get one last question in. Ari, you mentioned that you started writing this year, and we kind of touched
yeah.
earlier on like the process of writing, but there's a specific question that you asked here about the planning process. How does writing?
Yeah.
Do you all do y'all plan your stories? I guess first off, I have to put my hands up and say I haven't written anything in about a year, so
About
I'm
this.
kind of disqualified from this. But what about the rest of you? When you
Host,
write, do you
you
plan?
host a fanfic server, but you don't even write. Perfect.
That's why I host this fanfic
He's a
server so
fucking
other people can do
poser.
my shit. I just commission people to write for me.
Why write when you can pay people to write for you? I guess.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Well,
But okay, Rob, do you write at all, or?
he just
I
died
haven't
after
written-
writing the Sonic Kanan fic and then just poof, it's gone.
I'm planning on like continuing it. I'm like, okay, so like the last couple of days I've been sitting, like I sat down and reread my first 2 chapters just
Mm.
to like get myself back into it. I'm like, I feel like I should rewrite these.
You know,
That might be-
it's always hard to stop at not even just writing, but any project. If you're like, you know, even if you're like at your job, you're working like every day for like 3 months. You take like a week off, and then you come back to it. You're like, oh God, how do I do anything? Right? I feel like that's universal experience.
Yeah, I mean, as far as planning, I just usually the process is I come up with cool idea. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna write that, and then I put it off. I have so many like ideas on the back burner. I mean,
I
that's
feel
why I
that.
can't write. Like, I'm just like, which one should I fucking start on?
Well, I think Lyd mentioned earlier that she did it when she gets in the mood, right?
Yeah, but that's the problem. Like, when I'm in the mood, I sit down, I open my my Google Docs, I look at it for 15 minutes, and I'm like, you know what? I should play Skyrim.
Oh no.
I have a fucking pea brain when it comes to like concentration.
Do you have
Just
like
have-
any like do you do any like outlining or like general setups?
No, dude, I didn't even do that shit in high school, and somehow like I got like really good grades.
Alright, what about the rest of y'all?
Alright.
Well, I plan my fics usually if they're multi-chapter. If they're a single chapter,
Like
I
a
just follow my
one-shot?
heart. Yeah, I follow my heart on those. But if it's a multi-chapter, I usually have a lot of things. Like for my last Eureka, I actually drew out what the floor plan of the room would look like, so that I don't like
Holy
confuse
shit.
myself.
I
Yeah,
love
'cause
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to confuse myself when I'm like, I don't remember like how I had it. So I drew that out.
Like, all right,
And
let me pull out the blueprint, lay it
No,
down on my
but as
fucking
a
bed.
reader,
Yes. It's
as
like on
a
my
reader,
computer.
absolutely, I'm like trying to build like a mental image as like
Yeah,
I'm
you
reading a
try to
story, right?
visualize that shit. Yeah.
So it absolutely matters. That's just smart in general.
I know for like the
Yeah.
second chapter of my fic, I did that. Like I looked up the island where Kanan and Mario live. I'm like, all right, let me see where this shit happens.
Yeah, it's based on a real place. So
Yeah, and I also looked up that real place. I'm like, yeah, I can work with this.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I would love
I
to
just have sticky
visit
notes
Japan,
everywhere.
but I feel like I looked at those places, that like area, and it's like really boring. There's like not a lot to do there.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going there for like the sightseeing and like, oh my god, it's that place from the anime. I mean, that's kind of the point of going.
Well,
isn't it?
Guys, look, it's
when
the
I go to
mound of
Japan,
dirt that
I don't-
Yoshiko stood right next to.
I don't know. I want to. There's like a lot of like places of significance, I guess, in Japan. Like I know the Sky 3 is there, Asakusa. There's the one weeb area that everyone goes to, right?
What, like Akihabara?
Akihabara, that's it. I was trying to remember the name.
I think you just call it Akiba for short.
Akiba? That makes sense. Yeah, there's like, like I was talking to a friend, I was like, yeah, I want to take like sometime in December, like a week to visit Japan, right? He was like, nah, bro, you need 2 weeks at least.
Too much to see.
So like, yeah, like as much as it sounds like it'd be fun to like visit these places, they seem like not great beyond like ooh haha reference,
Yeah, that's what it seems like. I've seen a lot of people say that about Japan.
Yeah.
Say it's still worth it to go.
Have you guys ever watched any like Japan like travel vlogs or anything like that?
I've
yeah.
watched a few, yeah.
I watched like channels of people going to like just like walking around like Japan, like finding
Bro,
food.
I am actually like so jealous of like places with walking cultures. I drive everywhere and I fucking hate driving, bro. I would love to like walk to like a convenience store and get groceries. It'd just be so
Oh yeah,
nice.
that's nice. You go to New York, that's like the best. Everybody walks everywhere, and you're not tired.
Well, do people want to live in New York though?
Yeah, that's true. But it's
Exactly.
like you don't have to drive.
But I would, yeah, that's exactly what I would love. I would love if I could just like go to a place and not have to drive to get there.
Yeah, that
use
seems
my
fair.
fucking legs for something.
That's the dream.
Legs were made for walking, man.
Yeah, it's kind of dystopian when the fact that like there's nowhere to walk here in Houston. Like yeah, pretty much like
Texas.
nowhere.
Isn't like Texas just built? It's like more for cars now at this point.
It feels
Just
like
driving.
it, bro. Like at least where
I
I
just wanna-
live,
It's
like,
it's a big
very
fucking
few
state.
places to walk.
The
sworn-
thing with like Japan is it's a small island compared to like most states in the U.S.
Yeah, absolutely.
And plus, they're just the way their cities are designed are like way different from ours. Like theirs is more, it's more convenient. Like here in the U.S., like I've seen like videos of that of just like city planning.
Yeah.
It's just fucking terribly designed.
Oh, you think US is terribly designed?
I think it's been proven that like a lot of cities are terribly
Oh,
designed.
I've had the exact opposite experience. I've had people saying that England is terribly designed and America is fantastic.
That's weird.
we got to trade videos sometime.
Maybe
this
it's like
week.
maybe not like all the U.S. I think maybe specific. I think like the examples I've seen are like Chicago and like Arlington here in Texas.
Oh, it absolutely is probably not a binary thing, right? There's probably like a wide range of like, oh, shit cities and really good cities, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn I saw there was like a TikTok of like somebody going through like a city in Texas, and it's just like it was made for cars. I don't know what it was called, what city it was though.
I
Well,
mean,
that's
like here
every
where I
city.
live,
That's like what I'm bitching about is like there's nowhere if you wanted to walk somewhere. There's like in a lot of places there aren't even like sidewalks.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, there's some places here where I live, like, there's just no sidewalks.
Yeah, like literally where I'm at, like it's impossible to get anywhere without a car. Like literally impossible.
Yeah, and like a convenience store is like a fucking mile away.
Yeah, I was watching like one of these travel bloggers, and one of these dudes, I don't know, do you guys know Emi Richu and her
Yeah, I have.
boyfriend, forget his name. It's like something with a D. Deidris, something like that. Anyways, the dude mentioned that like it was kind of a hassle getting a driver's license. So he just said fuck it and didn't get one, and he just like Ubers everywhere, or he relies on like friends to take him places. And I'm like, God,
Man's fast traveling.
that's like actually insane. Because it's like so much hassle to like take care of a car, actually. Not so much hassle. It's like a once a year thing. You have to give a shit about it, right? But
Yeah, I mean, just like nowadays, it's like really like too expensive to really have anything.
yeah.
I don't know. That's like a whole different
Oh yeah, absolutely.
thing.
I love how you completely got off topic.
I don't give a shit about the topic.
You act like this is like just weird for Dias.
All right, new
Very
topic.
professional.
If you guys could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Man.
And leave California. That's it.
You know, I've always wanted to go to
Do
Wisconsin.
you want to come to Texas?
I don't know why.
We'll swap places.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. Maybe for like a day, just to see how it is.
Dude, you can open carry a fucking sword if you wanted to in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Guys, we're changing spots for a day.
Sick.
I'd go to
Japan.
Mexico,
Good choice.
Ooh.
but a small town in Mexico, like where my dad grew up. I go there to
Ah,
vacation
yeah.
sometimes, and it's so nice. I love it there.
Yeah, that's the thing with like those like small towns in the middle of nowhere in Mexico. It's just peaceful, man. Like,
I
just
assume you like
Yeah.
speak the language and everything.
Yeah, I could definitely get by.
Hmm?
Do I sound American? Definitely.
Yes, you do. You kind of do.
You do.
So I trying to speak Spanish. That's like
She
terrible.
couldn't even like tell me the name of like a plate she was eating once.
Oh no.
I could tell you the ingredients in it. but I
She
couldn't
could tell
you
me
what
the
it's called.
ingredients. She couldn't tell me what the fucking name of it was.
I'm sure if you actually were living there, it would be really easy to learn, though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pick it up
for
really
sure.
easily.
Yeah, I remember when my brother went to he went to live in Guatemala for like 2 weeks, and he learned Spanish off of it.
holy shit,
Spanish wasn't like
2
that.
weeks?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Well, time to live in Japan for 2 weeks.
Nah,
I mean,
bro.
if you're
If I,
around
if
for
I
like
lived in
1
Japan, I would just like be in my room all day. I wouldn't learn anything.
Isn't that what they do anyways?
Like who? Japanese people, or
I mean, a good majority of them, the ones that aren't working.
they just like stay in their room all day?
Yeah,
Oh,
isn't that like
yeah.
isn't that
Yeah,
like
they
a
have, like-
problem over there?
Yeah, there's like documentaries on that.
Oh god.
It,
Good,
it's one
I'll
of those
fit
like
right in.
it's one of those like damn bitch you live here moments.
something like this.
You live
Yeah,
like
you live
this?
like this. Yeah.
Oh no. That's kind of funny though. Yeah, if you don't have like a lot of space, I don't know if you would want to stay at home though. Like this tiny cramped ass apartment.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the thing
yeah.
with like Japan. Like a lot of the living spaces are just like really cramped.
Yeah.
It's a lot worse in Hong Kong. I remember seeing apartments where just dog cages.
Fallen,
just
is there
sounds
anywhere
like-
you want to go?
Japan.
Hell yeah. Let's go
That's the easy
together.
choice.
I think I'm going to Japan after my 21st, most probably.
Ooh,
Ooh.
sounds
Yeah, but I have to
I-
finish this. I have to finish this army first, so I had no choice.
I do plan to go to Japan in like the next 2 years, hopefully.
Yeah,
Before
I
I'd like
Aqua-
to go there.
Yeah,
If I had,
COVID
like,
restrictions are like lifting up, so that's why I was
Yeah.
like, I was thinking to go earlier in the year, but they like blocked me. So like, be
I
cool to
can't
go
leave
soon.
I can't leave the fucking country.
Oh no.
Same. I can't. Not yet, at least.
I can't either. I don't have a passport, so
Yeah, but you can get a
Yeah.
password though. The problem is that if I fucking leave the country, I'm not coming back.
Oh no.
Sounds like a skill issue in my opinion.
I'll FaceTime you, Rob. I'll stream my experiences just for you.
Fun.
All right. Well,
Oh,
I
nice.
think that's it for everyone here. If you're interested in our guest Airy, there will be links to his AO3, maybe his YouTube channel, I guess.
We
Yes.
talked about it, so yeah, include it.
Yeah, we'll link his channel. Why not?
Please give me more views.
If you want Love Live content to prosper, go give Airy some views.
Also,
I
buy
am
his
its
merch.
savior. Yeah, buy my merch. Use my creator code. Use discount code. I don't know.
Check out Audible.
Yeah.
No, don't put that in there.
Not yet.